Today's video has been 5 years in the making. Let's talk about it. Hello guys, how are you? My name is David Franco from David's Patreon Campaign.com. And well guys, that's what today's video is all about. Patreon. Today, June 27th, 2019 is my 5-year anniversary since I've launched my Patreon campaign. Yes, it's been 5 years already. Isn't that crazy? And guys, I gotta say, honestly, Patreon is a life changer. It's not only a game changer, it's quite literally a life changer. It has changed the way I look and live at life. That doesn't make sense, live at life. But you guys get the point, right? It's changed my life for the better. So for today's video, I'm going to reflect on the past 5 years and tell you everything I've learned, because perhaps I can motivate you to finally take action on that idea you've been thinking about for a while now. Because guys, let's not forget, we only live once. So hey, if you got something, run with it. I'm serious, run with it, despite what anybody tries to tell you. And I'll talk about that in just a moment. So the first point I want to cover in today's video is, and yes, I have notes here because I don't want to mess up anything in regards to going over things I actually want to say. If you put your mind to it, you truly can accomplish anything. Whether you're just looking to start a blog or take up an instrument or jog every day. Guys, it's really as simple as that. You just got to put your mind to it. You have to put your mind to it. Nobody can do what you want to do but yourself. And guys, honestly, I couldn't have done Patreon if I did not have an amazing community by my side. I mean, you guys are just truly supportive. For the past 5 years, you've pledged $5, $10, $25, $50. Some people have pledged $100. The support is just insanity, and I could not be more grateful for everything you've done for me. So from me to you, thank you so much. I truly do appreciate it. And you know what? Despite what the naysayers tried to tell me, look at all these negative comments popping up right now. I still moved forward with my decision. And guys, am I glad I did? I cannot express this enough. I will never, ever let anyone tell me that I can't do something. And the same goes for you. So please, never listen to the negative people in this world. There will always be someone around you at some point trying to drag you down, trying to stop you from doing what you believe in. But as long as you can do it yourself, it doesn't matter what others think, honestly. I mean, it really doesn't. It's all in your hands. So make the most of it. I'm a big believer in that, because if it wasn't for my positive community, I mean, I wouldn't have launched a Patreon campaign. I mean, if I had all this negativity pull me down, I wouldn't have done that. I wouldn't have done an Indiegogo campaign a while ago. I wouldn't have started on Twitch, despite what people still try to tell me. Your Twitch will never grow. Yes, it will. I'm here to tell you that today. Yes, it will. Why? Because I put the time in. I put the work in, and I have an amazing community by my side. Those are the 3 things you need to keep in mind whenever you want to start something in this world. So just do it. That's a Nike slogan for a reason. Just do it. Get out there and run with it. The second thing I want to talk about is exclusive content is everything. If it wasn't for exclusive content, I don't think my Patreon campaign would do nearly as well as it's been doing for the past 5 years. And that's actually a big deal, because at first, my Patreon consisted of mostly listing people's names on a page and a link to their page, you know, Facebook, Twitter, whatever, and giving them early access to my tech reviews, tech unboxings, and all that stuff. And of course, that wasn't enough. One day it clicked with me. I'm like, well, what if I start making exclusive vlogs accessible only by patrons? And what do you know? That was a few years ago, and I'm still doing it every single week. The only thing that's changed is the vlogs have consistently become longer. But I don't think that's necessarily a bad thing, right? I mean, the vlog started out, what, like 30, 40 minutes long? And now the average patrons-only vlog is about an hour and 30 minutes long. Yes, every Friday my patrons get an exclusive vlog. And I'm proud to say I have uploaded over 200 exclusive vlogs. Over 200. That's hundreds of hours of exclusive content that, honestly, on a weekly basis are only seen by, what, 300 to 500 people? So I'm putting a lot of time in for a very small audience. So I think that says a lot about my work ethic. I like putting the time in and the work in because it's worth it. I'm doing this for you guys and you support me back. So it's a win-win situation. So yes, the exclusive vlogs have definitely been working, but what else has been working? Well, just recently, I introduced early access to the weekend vlogs. Patrons get the weekend vlogs on Mondays, whereas non-patrons get the weekend vlogs on Fridays. I think that's fair. Patrons are paying for a service, so I want to make it worth it. And also, they get early access to the holiday videos, especially around the holidays. I mean, Thanksgiving and Christmas, my Patreon campaign literally goes like this. It goes way up. Currently, my Patreon campaign is kind of like this, which is fine. That's perfectly normal for this time of year. But I'm telling you, when the holidays do eventually make their way around, my Patreon campaign just sees a really, really nice spike, and I cannot express to you enough, come on, David, how grateful I am for that. Also, I just introduced this last year. Patrons now get 1 full day of recording at Seaside Heights. So last year, Seaside Heights 2018, I put aside my primary vlogging camera, busted out the GoPro session as well, so I had 2 GoPros that day, I believe, and I recorded a vlog exclusively, all day, exclusively for patrons and no one else. And guys, honestly, I think it worked. People loved it. And for me, it allows me to be more creative because I get to look at Seaside Heights from a different perspective. Not just my typical vlogs that I do every year, but instead I'm like, hey, here's a secret side to Seaside Heights, and I hope you guys enjoy it. And I think it's working out quite well. And yes, I will be doing that again this year, so stay tuned, patrons. Also, monthly video chats via Google Hangouts. Every single month, as long as I'm available. I've only missed a few due to like vacations in the summer and whatever. Every single month, we just had one last, 2 weeks ago. We get together on Google Hangouts. We turn on our webcams, our microphones, and we just chat. We get some drinks, get some snacks, have lots of laughs, and we talk for 5 to 7 hours once a month? Yes, 5 to 7 hours. I mean, I could easily just do like an hour or two. But yes, we go all night long, literally into the early hours of the morning, like 5, 6 o'clock in the morning. And I hope you guys have been enjoying the Hangouts. Now, unfortunately, those Hangouts are only limited to 10 people who can actually participate. But you can watch the Hangouts live via the unlisted link on YouTube, which I do share via Patreon. But you can also watch the Hangouts monthly now on Twitch. So, yes, if you're not a patron, this doesn't mean you have to miss out on viewing the Hangout. You can at least watch it on Twitch. But if you do want to participate, you have to become a patron. And finally, I do have an exclusive Facebook page for patrons only that sees activity daily. So guys, that's what's been working for my Patreon campaign. Exclusive content. It's everything. People love exclusive content. And even then, I gotta say this, it's quite fascinating. Not everybody cares about exclusive content. Some people just want to support me as a content creator. And for that, I'm extremely grateful. So thank you. Thank you if you're one of those patrons. But if you're missing out on the content, please start consuming it. I mean, again, I have over 200 exclusive vlogs for you to enjoy. And they're all listed by year over at davidspatreoncampaign.com, which is linked right below. So click, enjoy, and thank you. It sounds like I'm done my video. I'm not. I'm almost done. My next point is Patreon can change your life. It really can. I mean, I know it's changed mine dramatically. And I have here in my notes, it's allowed me to be more flexible with my time and my spending. So my schedule's kind of flipped around lately, you know, with editing the vlogs. I have to balance that with Twitch and all that stuff. But I still try my hardest to do what I do. And I do it successfully, I believe. I mean, I have yet to fall behind on any exclusive content for Patreon. I mean, week by week, I still put out that content despite putting so much time into the weekend vlogs on the weekends. Or all this Twitch time now that I stream twice daily, almost daily. So yeah, I mean, it's all about balance and it's all about putting the time and the work in. And plus, it keeps me busier, which, come on, is great. I love being busy. If I'm not busy, then I feel lazy. And I absolutely despise the feeling of being lazy. And finally, last but not least, just some motivational words for you guys if you're thinking about putting out content. If you have quality content, people are willing to pay for it. Despite what people tried to tell me. David, no one's going to pay for this. No one's going to pledge. Yet here we are 5 years later. And I'm not trying to sound cocky, by the way. I'm just a success story for Patreon. So I'm trying to motivate others. I'm trying to inspire you to make a difference in this world. Despite what people tried to tell me, it worked. It worked beautifully, especially if you're committed. You need to commit yourself. You need to dedicate yourself to just putting the best work out there that you possibly can. And I'll say it again. If you have quality content, people are willing to pay for it. you just gotta make a name for yourself first. And I'm gonna say this one more time. This is the biggest advice I can give anyone out there. Ignore the haters. Please, whatever you do, ignore the haters. I am proud to say that my Patreon announcement video is one of my most disliked YouTube videos ever. Ever. I quite literally defied the odds. I went against the odds of people doubting me. I work best when people doubt me. So please, feel free to post negative comments in the videos. It's fine. You motivate me to become a better person. You motivate me to not be like you. You motivate me to prove you wrong. And guys, I'll just say this. If I can do it, you can too. I'm no one special. I'm just a dude who enjoys being with his family, enjoys technology, enjoys playing video games, enjoys overdosing on coffee. It's who I am. So please get out there. Create a Patreon campaign if you have content to offer. Create a YouTube channel if you've been thinking about making videos. Create a website if you've been thinking about it. Create a blog if you've been thinking about it. Take up an instrument. Go out there, jog every day. Life is too short to keep putting things off. Make it happen today. So with that said, I just want to thank everyone out there for your support. The positive people and even the negative people. It's okay. Keep it coming. Keep it coming. Keep the support coming. Keep the hate coming. I encourage it because it makes me a better person and it just encourages me to work harder. Thank you so much. And patrons, stay tuned for another exclusive vlog in the coming hours. Peace.